From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready. As
Man, hold on. Durant ain't supposed to be on that
match
96.
between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills.
Shit, look at that. Let's, I wasn't going to do it, man, but let's show them how to stunt. Let's show them how to do it, man. I ain't even want to do you like this, man. You know, I ain't even want to
do it like that, man.
And we're underway on EA Sports.
Man.
Let me see what this new look offense is going to look like. God damn.
Man.
Come on, Clinton Portis. Let me see what you got, baby.
Let's show how to do it, Steph.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
He disrespected you, Steph.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that is the kind of tackle we want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of a yard,
we'll take
and
that.
that'll bring up a second and 11. Second and 11. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
There's nobody
there. Them boys.
That ain't it. That's that pass
to short. To throw here on second and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
When I got KD on me and shit, you know what I mean? Motherfucker gonna get up and leave me like this just because Steph the goddamn man and shit.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I'm trying to How you run that shit in there,
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. On first down, it's Simpson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, hell no. Box him out. Damn. All right. I see you been laugh a little bit.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
I see you been laugh a little bit.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads, and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Put it in there every now and then.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Oh, shit, I'm down 14.
A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Take that.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. He's going to air one out. This is caught at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Relax.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. You got to make sure you hit it just right.
On second down now, it's Simpson.
We good with that one. Oh, shit. Come on,
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I'll be crazy. Oh, but he do that, got that turnaround pass bullshit. Give me that. Yes, sir. KD, you butt bitch. Let go. Uh-oh. He about to get hot.
Now on 3rd down.
About to be on
And he will
fire.
find his man on the outside. First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a first down. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early in the first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it, but they're not going to stop. You keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Clay and Draymond. Don't let the ass niggas got to come in and spark the team.
Second and 13.
Old bald head nigga that look like Barbosa got that came in here to throw you.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Look like Shane Battier and Barbosa.
Near the 44. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you know, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to let McFarland. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Yeah, ready for that.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
God damn it. Get him out of the game. Get him out of the goddamn game. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Nick Clay the Spartans.
And an alley to run. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Go, Clay. Best defender in the league.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Take that, Clay.
And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy,
oh my
God!
Make
an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Good with that, Clay. Fuck that, man. You got to get out the game, bro.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. You ain't want to shoot that. Fuck that, Draymond. Go. Go, Draymond. Go, Draymond.
2nd and 4.
They go. They go. We'll take the easy ones. We'll take the easy ones.
Left sideline, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
Come on, Craig.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play.
I only play too like that, man. When I did, I don't think I would
into a
play
double
the
team, and it's
like this.
intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
I'm backing up, I'm backing up. Don't step. Nope.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Man, gotta get that shot down, man. Like
he's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Nope. Oh, he gonna miss it. God damn it! Made that nigga pull up.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
He's going to let this one go deep. And got his man complete. That one good for 37 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
Oh, hell no.
24 is the mark.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
They be benching Clay, bro. My nigga can't really dribble, though. And one, come on.
They'll run it now. They're gone. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to go up top into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. That just didn't happen.
Tighten up.
Man, that nigga, I thought he got the drain that shit. Man.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
No one's trying to put up money on that nigga.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hernandez. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
God damn it, you boy,
30 yards there.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Well, man, top him up so you ready to play. You know how you do.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Who you got? You got Knox? He might be on my broadcast. Listen
a reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. The throw over the middle.
Okay, 6'8".
Wind up getting this one all the way down.
Okay, 6'8".
20. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And this one is right through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Ooh, need him up. Need him up. Draymond.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that you're going to trust to take care of the ball?
Nowhere to escape, and he
Let's go, BG.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Oh, man, I'm done with this
doing
fucking
is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking.
Very resilient now.
Bronco touchdown. A big play there. His
the
second
Bills.
touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. The Broncos push further out in front.
He jumped out on me 14-0.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
This nigga getting a first-rate introduction. Man, if he don't know who Warg is, that's his problem.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, yeah. You better get him out. That's why you better get him out.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Man, that nigga got 2 touchdowns, 2 catches.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Oh, fuck. Hey. Oh, fuck. You already know what's up.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
See? That's why you gonna look. Oh, shit. God damn it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing. Wait it. And this is caught at the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. It looks so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. And I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit And in this case, lose the football.
They disrespect my whole team, bro. Man, Wiggins ain't even a good fit, bro.
Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Man, yeah, they already got Draymond. They don't need 2 athletes on the field. Go, man.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Go, Step. Show me a sign, man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Oh, okay. He said he got the mid-range. Mid-range.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Oh, okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Step on. He don't
it's a
want
gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Good with that. Good with that. They go.
They're going to look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones.
Good with that now.
He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Good with that. Good with that.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Go. Snap. MVP.
Back to throw.
MVP.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play.
What the fuck?
2nd and 3.
Come on, 95. Who the fuck is 95, man?
2nd and 3. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
What's he going to do?
And defensively, zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I mean, it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure against the quarterback and still try to cover downfield.
You would make that one. Why you take the time out, Draymond? What the fuck?
Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, no, my bad. Break the play back.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Broncos push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Okay.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will get them one closer. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Better bring him back in. You need him.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Intended for his running back out of the backfield. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter
God,
number 4.
what?
Hey, hold on. Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Check 52.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Really?
Get off the field. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Let's win a penalty, man.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Mike's 49.
2nd and 15. And he fends him off. Wide open receiver complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver 1st down. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. Check.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. I got you. I got you.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got a first
NBA
down.
young boys out this motherfucker. God damn.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pull it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win.
And
but as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. The completion good for 3 at 2nd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Oh, my God. Come on, Curry.
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I
like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field, and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for.
Man, that's bullshit, bro. Man, this is so fucking bullshit. They were holding me.
Depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting up.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 40. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Bait it up. Let's go. Bait it up. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here.
Let's go.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
They cheated me, bro.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Oh, that's bullshit. That nigga fouled me, dog. That's on me. Damn, that's on me. I did that.
As we get your reset here.
Damn.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
That shit just like in real life.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
What's up, bro?
Shit, the Ren ain't got damn really shoot no bad.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I've been playing for a guy once we were down huge. It's almost like, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved to him like, who cares? Let's get out of here. Let's do something some other time. But some teams like to do something in the end to feel a little bit better as they can.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Me and Jimbo playing tomorrow.
They'll set up to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no, Shaq that hit me too. Shit. This game, though.
Shit.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I had to come back like twice, though. You had to beat my ass in the first half, and then I had to, oh, shit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Let's hope.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man. First game of the year, dog. Ravens got a 100-yard back other than Lamar Jackson. Hey, for real. Lamar gonna have some competition on his own team this year.
Can the Niners bounce back? Huh? Yeah, I do.
Hey, more. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 129 yards.
Oh,
Lamar stayed out there and player of the week.
Darren Jones, 3 catches, 66 yards. Colin, 1 catch, 21 yards. Damn.
yeah, we getting blocking now on the line.
Man, Ashburn had a touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. My tight end. Jamon. Yeah, Jamon Osborne.
He said just started the game. Can you play out? I swear to God, I'm going to 120. It's crazy. Shit, might just go goddamn. Shit. Oh shit. That nigga got that Parsons. Parsons just got a fucking speed upgrade. Gotta win shit, okay.
tried to jump. That motherfucking Antoine lit his ass up.
Fuck that. I'm on 2K. Clear this shit. Shit, stay about to play you.
Yeah.
That nigga 83, but that nigga playing like a 99. That nigga started out, he was an 80 when I was drafting him. I was looking at that shit, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that nigga was an 80 when I drafted him. Nigga, that you on the game? What the fuck? That nigga bipolar.